Hi, my name is Amanda and I'm going to be interviewing Ted Carney. He is going to be talking about Autism Awareness Month. To Ted.
Hello, I'm Ted, and I'm 29 years old, and I was diagnosed with a PDD, pervasive developmental disorder, when I was 2, and I had no idea that I was diagnosed until I was 22. And definitely has given me a lot of incredible feelings over the years, although I did have, I didn't think I was able to be able to come out with a lot of really talented stuff, but I kept pushing myself, and here I am, and loving every day of it.
Alright, so I think the first thing that I want to ask you is, since you were diagnosed at such a young age, do you think that it has made any difference as opposed to if you had been diagnosed later on in life? Did you have services or anything that you think actually impacted who you are today?
Well, what do you mean exactly by that?
Well, when you were diagnosed at 2,
Uh-huh.
were there any special services that you received?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay, that's fine. So, basically, since it's Autism Awareness Month, I want to know, being that you're so high functioning, how do you feel about the misconceptions of autism in society? You know, how the media portrays it?
I'm sorry. What does that mean too? I'm sorry.
Well, when you see movies and you see somebody who's diagnosed with autism, is that what people should really be thinking autism is? Or
no, I don't think they should be thinking it that way.
And is there a reason, or?
Well, they may act differently from other people, but quite honestly, I really don't know how to complete that sentence.
Okay, I'll ask you better. So, in the media, most people with autism, all you see in the movies and television is negative things. You know, the bad aspects of autism. Rarely do you see positive aspects. And, do you feel that everyone who's diagnosed with autism has all these negative attributes, or do you think there are positive things about it also?
I think there are positive things about it also.
And more on you. Do you think that having autism has affected your relationship with, your brother and sister? Do you think that there was ever any jealousy, or were they very supportive through everything?
Well, my sister definitely has been very supportive of me throughout, I don't know, basically my whole life almost. She's definitely been there for me. She's helped me through a lot of stuff, and I thank her from the bottom of my heart for that. I wish she was here right now, but I love you, Kate. I hope you're out there watching this video.
Okay, so I know, as well as Eddie knows, that you do drive.
Yeah.
So, in media, we were just talking about, they don't really show many individuals who are diagnosed with ASD driving or doing anything typical like that. In your experience, did driving come natural to you? Was it difficult at all?
It was not. It was difficult in a way that I was not really ready to drive on major highways, but in parking lots and regular side roads, that I was comfortable with.
Okay, and you got your license when you were how old?
I was 18.
18, so that's pretty typical, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, and so now driving on major highways and stuff like that, are you comfortable with now?
Yes.
And where have you traveled? Like, what distances have you traveled? What's the farthest you've gone?
I've driven to New Jersey because my father lives there, and I've driven to Connecticut.
Okay, and how long of a ride is that about?
From here to New Jersey, it's an hour and a half, I would say, and then Connecticut, it's 2.5 hours.
So that's a pretty long drive.
It is,
You must be pretty comfortable with that now.
But at first, when I drove on those roads, it was confusing. But luckily I had the GPS, because it tells me, turn left on this road, or turn right on that road. or stay straight on this road.
Well, I drove to Babylon the other day with GPS and I got lost about 4 times, so.
Did you really?
Props to you. So now, like, for schedules and routines, are there any specific schedules that you have to follow every week? Any routines that, you know, if disrupted, kind of bother you? Like, maybe, like, the foods you eat or anything like that?
No, not really. I stay on the same schedule every week.
And what's the schedule? You have, like, certain meals every night, or?
Yeah. Every Sunday and Monday I have meatballs and garlic bread. And Tuesdays and Saturdays I have mashed potatoes, hamburgers, and spinach.
Mm-hmm.
And Wednesday night is pizza. And Thursdays and Fridays I have chicken cutlets and mashed potatoes and spinach.
And now if those get interrupted, does it bother you?
It depends.
It depends.
Yeah. Like if my mom is sick or something, I'll maybe go out to a restaurant like Friendly's or Saviano's, and I'll get something from there, you know, or Gator Blue.
Mm-hmm. So now, like, on a night that you would have a hamburger, for instance, like a Tuesday night, if your mom was sick and you went out to a restaurant, would you order a hamburger?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And French fries along with that too.
Okay. So, you know, there are a lot of people that have autism that have special talents and skills. These are usually called savants, and I was just wondering if you had any special talents or skills.
Well, I love bowling and and ice skating and mini golf and swimming and of course playing the piano here. You know.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm really proud of doing all that stuff.
So tell me about the piano. Do you play any other instruments?
I play the guitar, the bass, the harmonica, the tin whistle, the ukulele, and the violin.
Wow. And did you take lessons? Did somebody teach you?
My grandfather taught me the violin.
Okay. And what about the rest of them?
Self-taught.
Self-taught.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Well, thank you.
Now, as far as being self-taught, you must have, like, a pretty good ear for stuff like that. How did you, find out that you could just hear a pitch and right away be on top of that?
I was about 8 years old when I first realized I had perfect pitch. Like I would hear a song by the Beatles or a song by Billy Joel, and I would say, this song by the Beatles is in E, and this song by Billy Joel is in C.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. So what about work? Do you work?
Yes, at Sayville Stop and Shop.
Oh, nice. And what do you do there?
I bag the groceries, and I bring the carts in from outside. And other various times I'll be cleaning around the store.
Oh, nice. And are there any other, like, fun things that you do at work besides actual work?
Usually once or twice a year they have Associate Appreciation Day, and I told them about my music ability, and they hire me for the entertainment.
Oh, that's really cool. So what do you do for entertainment when they have this?
I just bring the piano down.
You bring the piano down. Very nice. So far, you've said a lot of crazy things that, a lot of people don't know that individuals with autism are capable of, which is pretty cool. Are there anything that you can think of off the top of your head that have been especially difficult for you to do?
Nothing at the top of my head.
Okay.
I can't really think of, no.
And the other thing that a lot of people with autism have, they're hypersensitive to different things like vision, sound, touch, taste, smell.
Yeah.
Did any of those ever affect you?
Definitely sound. With the Port Jet Ferry and the whistle that goes off, and that sound I can't stand to hear. Not just the sound, but the pitch of it also. It's just like, it's so loud. It's like a 1,000 knives get into like my back, and it's stabbing me, and it's keeping me from talking. That's what it feels like.
And did you ever have any auditory training for that, for the sensitivity?
Yes, in 1992, I went to this thing in Stony Brook with this woman named Anne, and I would be sitting in this room for about I think it was an hour or two, and I'd be wearing the headphones, and I'd be listening to music, and I'd be doing puzzles, and that was really fascinating, and that really helped me out a lot.
So if you could spread awareness to the world, what do you think the one thing that you'd really want to drive home about ASD would be? Like just one major point that you'd want everybody to know about you or about autism in general.
I think the one major thing is that don't let anybody bother you for the way you are. If someone is picking on you or anything, you just totally avoid it. Because I've been through that chapter, and now all of a sudden, look at me, I'm a musician, and I enjoy every single minute of it. And I'm in a band too. It's called The Entertainers, and that's a lot of fun. You know, we've done a couple of benefits, and we do regular shows, and it's fun. My band members can crack me up at times.
So, at the end of this interview, would you mind entertaining us a little bit?
Yeah, sure. This song I think would definitely fit for today's particular holiday. This is by my favorite solo artist, Billy Joel. You see if this is loud enough. Promise from